Imagine living in a world with no medication that could save your life. This medicine was the miracle mold that was used to fight off infections without harming the human body. Fleming left an impressionable impact on human society around the world. With my recent research, I can express to you about this extraordinary man. The commemoration of his life can have an effect on human lives today. Alexander Fleming was a bacteriologist and a doctor that discovered a bacterium-destroying mold that would save millions of lives from infection around the world. His determination, his ambition, and his eagerness to find a cure is an inspiration to all. Now that you've heard the work that Fleming has done, let me tell you more in depth how this cure inspired so many. Alexander Fleming was born in Scotland on August 6, 1881. He had 3 half-siblings named Grace, Robert, and John. Alex went to several different schools, including Darrell School, Loudon Moor School, and Clenmernach Academy. He began to study medicine in 1901. At the University of London, he continues his studies at St. Mary's Hospital Medical School. According to Alexander Fleming biography, Alexander Fleming had planned to become a surgeon, but a temporary position in the inoculation department at St. Mary's Hospital changed his path toward the then new field of bacteriology. Fleming performed his duties in the Royal Army Medical Corps during World War I. As a bacteriologist, he studied wounds and infections. Through research, he came across that the antiseptics that were being administered during the war was tormenting the soldiers rather than helping them. According to People and Discovery, here they encountered infections so drastic that soldiers quickly died from them. Many soldiers were not dying from the infections they encountered, but the medications. Fleming advocated that all soldiers must keep injuries dry and clean to prevent infection. His advice was discarded, and many soldiers passed away from the medicine they were being given to them. When Fleming arrived at his research lab, he observed a speck of mold on his dish. According to penicillin discovered by Alexander Fleming, having a plate of Staphylococcus bacteria uncovered, Fleming noticed that a mold had fallen out on the culture had killed many of the bacteria. This discovery was first called mold juice, then later renamed penicillin. Fleming accidentally discovered that this mold can help fight off infections. According to penicillin, one sometimes finds what one is not looking for. When I woke up just after dawn on September 28, 1928, I certainly didn't plan to revolutionize all medicine by discovering the world's first antibiotic or bacteria killer, but I guess that's exactly what I did. In 1929, Alexander commenced his first miracle drug to cure bacterial infections. A Nobel Prize was awarded to Alexander Fleming for the discovery of penicillin in 1945. In conclusion, I would like to remind you of the inspiration that Fleming was. Penicillin has impacted the world tremendously. If Alexander Fleming never would have accidentally discovered penicillin, most of the people today would be dead from infection. This miracle drug was used to fight off infections and has helped our society for the better. Alexander Fleming was a bacteriologist and a doctor that discovered a bacterium-destroying mold that would save millions of lives around the world. His determination, his ambition, and his eagerness to find a cure is an inspiration to all. Like Alexander Fleming, we must never give up on searching for other cures, treatments, or medicines to help our society grow.